Hey gang, welcome to the thrilling conclusion of Chapter 10 of the Crucible Chronicles. In this chapter, we've been playing Offensively Laboring Wendelin, which is the deck we opened in this video series. We're going to go ahead and get into today's last game, but I will make a note. Thus far, I've been playing on the casual playlist, so if my memory serves me correctly, we've actually gone 2-2, so pretty good overall with this deck, I would say, considering I think where it sits just power-wise. So pretty happy with that so far, but I did want to just, test it a little bit further. We'll take it to the competitive list today and see how it fares playing against maybe something even a little more powerful than we've seen so far. So let's hop into today's game. Here we go, playing against Sikorsky. He's playing Abutre Batista, Emirante de Guerra. Absolutely nailed it. I am so sorry for those whose primary language this is, because I've just ruined it. So I'm not gonna lie, I sort of expect this game might be a little bit quicker than some of the games we've seen previously. Let's see, we got Brobnar, Logos, Saurian. Let's take a look at this Brobnar real quick. Only one Berserker Slam. They do have Overrun, so some Ember Control there. The Flex with, I guess, Rock Hurling Giant is the biggest. I guess Gravel Guts could be pretty big as well. We've got a double 6 Semper Tyrannosaurus, so that's some stuff. Saurus Rex, Dilophosaurus, Centurion, Stenopius. There's a Shrix as well. Double Imperium, that'll probably be pretty annoying. I do see this Candle unit in Logos, so that's probably going to be an issue. They do have the Graft too, so probably keep that in the back of our mind. All right, so we got some shadows we can throw down. That would be an option. Getting the skeleton key out early might be nice too. I typically try and be a little more forward with the shadows in this deck, but let's see. I mean, I could throw down Selwyn. And I don't actually know if this is the lead I want. But let's try it. The question is, what do we start with? Probably not Little Rapskull. We'll throw down some type of shadows creature. You Selwyn the Fence. Selwyn the Fence is probably also just going to be dead. But let's try it. Maybe we can get some value off of Selwyn if our opponents plays something that gives them an Ember and they don't take care of our Selwyn. Maybe we can toss down the Hugger Mugger, capture that Ember off the Hugger Mugger. Selwyn, of course, is a Reap ability, so that's nice. It would actually be better to use Selwyn's ability in correlation with the Hugger Mugger than to just use the Steel from Breaker Hill, because Breaker Hill is grants an action to the neighbors, so we basically just get the one off of the Steel with Breaker Hill. All right, so we see Brobnar, Berserker Slam, rip. Well, we tried. We gave it a shot. Let's go with shadows. Keep this party rolling. Like to see that. It's also nice to get some creatures on the board. Can threaten some stuff with the Breaker Hill, so that's nice. I really didn't want to let our Selwyn live, unfortunately. Okay, so Universal Key Lock comes down. I think that's like pretty fine. I think that's actually like really pretty nice. New group Think Tank. Deal 8 damage to a creature that shares a house with 2 of its neighbors. Well, do we go Dis here? We can Festering Touch. Some stuff. Could be nice. Could definitely be nice. What's our other option? Breaker Hill to Steal one, Reap, Skeleton Key. Got this too much Protect. I think we want to get some more stuff on the board. So we'll go this route. We'll throw down the Eterome. So I'm thinking maybe the Eterome next to the Breaker Hill. That way we have an option, right? So we can either use Eterome as an action to steal one, or we can reap if the situation warrants it. And then I guess we play Festering Touch. Sure. Wormhole Tech and Stiltkin. And then that's it. That's it. See if our opponent can deal with the stuff we're throwing down. Centurion Stenopius. Plays the Dilophosaurus. Imperium. Imperium. Yeah, definitely a bit of a bummer now, because the Festering Touch would have been really nice right now to pop these wards. I think we probably go back to Dis here. I don't think I can let them untap this Dilophosaurus. As much of a bummer as that is. But that means I basically have to fight this Rockub into the Dilophosaurus, which I'm not super crazy about. What's my other option here? Volcano. Let's go Dis. I'll fight into the Dilophosaurus. We're there to kill the Dilophosaurus. They Binding Irons. Still not sure if this Little Rapsicle makes sense. I think the Little Rapsicle has actually been not great for us in the past games. If memory serves me correctly. Yeah, Universal Keylock is pretty nice with this double too much to protect. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. The Street Sweeper has been camping out on our street. Apparently got a dirty street or something. I definitely don't like this Wormhole Tech. Sad thing with all these wards is, well, there's a lot of sad things with all these wards, but one of many sad things is that this Volcano literally only kills my stuff, except for the Stiltkin. But I guess we'll see what gets played. Oh, hey, there we go. I see what's happening here. I see what's happening. So, Centurion Stenopius, of course. Maybe I should have killed Stenopius because of the double 6 Semper. I was not expecting him to draw 2 more Saurian cards, but I guess it's really good we got rid of the Dilophosaurus. Discard 6 Semper. Alright, well that works. That works. What do we need to do here? The Volcano does not kill the Senator Shrix. If I go Shadows here, I can still not kill the Senator Shrix. I think we might have to just go Brobnar, use this Volcano. I mean, what else can I do? I can steal, reap, play out Yancey Gang, Skeleton Key, something. They have a Ludo in here? Yeah, they do have a Ludo. I really hope they didn't draw into it. Let's Volcano. Put some damage down. I'll throw down Cowfine or Grumpus. And you know what? Hey, let's do it. We played it every other game. Let's play the Little Rapsicle. Yeah, so at this point, our opponent is going to be the one who's going to be hitting the universal key lock, I think. Methinks. This Theros Centurion, I'm really curious as to why they tossed a 6 Emperor. They could have gotten 2 Ember right there. Maybe they're just trying to play around their own universal key lock. Well, joke's on them. Joke's on them. That probably, it's probably going to be their problem. Information exchange to steal 1. Alright, so we got no Ember. Got no Ember. They can't reap. They can action. Oh man, I did this wrong. Yeah, that'll kill the cow fine. Yeah, that was silly. I should have at least put the little Rapskull in the center. Now I remember why I was doing that, because of the War Grumpus. So it's fine. Wormhole Tech still can't reap. So got that going for us. Oh, this is a play fight reap. Interesting. So they fought into the mini group think tank. All right, we'll go shadows. Throw down a Yancey gang. Too much to protect. Inky Gloom. Probably Skeleton Key. I don't know. One onto the Yancey gang. Sure. Hold on to too much to protect for good measure. Oh my gosh, the Gargantua Scrapper. We got no Ember. Got no Ember. We got the Scrapper. We got Shorty. Well, Shorty's pretty nice. Alright, so I guess we really need our Harbinger. Harbinger or the Harvest Time might actually be pretty good. I wouldn't mind just purging Dino right now. We'll play out some Brobnar. Hope we get our Harvest Time. We did it. Nice. No. Just need to hope they don't have their 6 Emperor. Just keep drawing into dinos. At this point, like, I'm pretty willing to just purge all these dinos, give our opponent 4 Ember. All right. We're doing some reaping. It's all good. Oh, thank goodness. All right, so the problem is that Harvest Time is broken. So I might need to manually do this. I'm gonna preface this. Let's see what we got. Dinosaur, 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 dinosaur. So maybe I try this. I'll try playing. All right, let me just take a second here. Work through this with my opponent. All right, should be back. I think we did it. Let me make sure there's nothing else I want to play. We've sorted out our turn. Our opponent should forge the increased cost. I now have 8 Ember. I have 8 Ember because that was all Ember that was on top of the dinos. So that is pretty good for us, I would say. Pretty good. This candle unit is probably something I need to deal with. Ooh, Rock Hurling Giant. That Brobnar is better than mine. Brobnar is definitely better than mine. I think we get a key here though. Plays Flame Wake. Probably put some damage on the snag, which is actually, ooh, on Dendrix. Actually, that's really nice. Discards Overrun. I'm gonna get some value out of it. Oh, to kill the Dendrix. All right, well that works. That works. What do you want to do here? Well, we'll start with forging our key. Blue key. Do we go with Brobnar here? Do we go with Brobnar? We can play out some creatures. We could go with this. What have we played a bunch of so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we made some progress in our dis. Brobnar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's pretty similar. Shadows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So pretty similar on all fronts. I think we hold off on Shadows because we have some potential for some Ember control options there. This candle unit really need to destroy. I think maybe we go with Brobnar. I really don't want to Reap to give them anything there. They've got the Flex though too, which I can't deal with. Can't deal with right now. Maybe they don't have the Flex. Maybe they're holding on to the Flex. I could also Snag, force them into Logos. Let's try that actually. We'll force them into Logos. Play out Malison. I guess play Misery Exploit. It's like super slow, but. Oh, nice. Candle unit to fight Malison. So that's handy. That's handy. I still can't kill this rock hurling giant. But I think what I can do is I'll go with Brobnar. This Narp's gonna give me a hard time, isn't he? We're about to get flexed on anyways. I'm certain of it. So Narp, Grumpus Tamer, and the Ogopogo. Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. I'm like, they didn't actually play any cards in between that, right? Yeah, they didn't. So they held on to the whatever it's called, the Flex. Too much to protect. Skeleton Key something down. One of the Hugger Mugger. Gosh, that's a lot of bad things happening on that other side of the board. Problem is if I do that, then they can just Reap for 5. Puts them back on check. It's an impossible situation. The only way I take them off check is right here. Let's do this, actually. I'm going to hold on to the Too Much to Protect. And we'll play out the Hugger Mugger, I think actually to the left to capture one. And then we'll capture one on Narp. And end our turn. I don't like it. I don't love it. And then we can actually fight this Hugger Mugger into one of these Brobnar creatures. Like they could just, yeah, they could go Brobnar here. Fight some stuff off the board, maybe not reap a bunch. These Mog Hunters can survive. One can survive a fight with Snag to deal 2 damage to the Hugger Mugger. Oh, they can just fight into the Hugger Mugger, and then one can fight into the Snag. All right, we'll go with Saurian then. Opponent's going to Saurian. Chant of Hubris. More Ember onto Narp. Alright, well, I guess we go with Shadows then. As much as I don't like what's going on up here. We'll play Too Much to Protect. We'll play out a Vinda. Skeleton Key, one onto Ogopogo. Can't quite get to check here, which is a bummer for sure. Hugger Mugger could kill Grok. It's at least one less reap. It is one less reap, but gosh, we're going so slow here. Couldn't quite get to check. We got two cards to draw through. 2 cards to draw through before yeah. Ugh. 2 cards to draw through before a chance of getting back to our Too Much to Protect. And we got a 2-turn cycle before we can deal with this board. Yeah, going back to Brobnar. I think this is just, it's probably a pretty good bunch of reaping. Oh, I forgot about Grok. I should have fought into Grok. That was dumb. Because of this this elusive Hugger Mugger. Yeah, so they're gonna get on check here, and then we're just in a bad situation, right? But maybe we draw back into a Too Much to Protect here. Could be good. All right, we'll go this. I probably shouldn't play that out. Should probably play out less stuff. Oh yeah, bummer. Bummer. This Inky Gloom would have been really nice too. Oh, and they just get to check too. That is such a bummer. Such an absolute bummer. Let's go with Shadows here. We'll mug, so I can actually mug my own Ogopogo. That seems pretty nice. We'll mug there. We'll Skeleton Key an Ember onto the Harbinger of Doom. We'll play Inky Gloom so they can't reap. And I think I actually discard this Javinda. So that Grok can't get a free hit. Oh man, back to the Gargantus Scrapper. Oh my gosh, this Scrapper is savage. Never comes when we have 3 Ember. We'll see though. Maybe, yeah, we're not getting hit by Cutthroat. It actually cycled through. They haven't cycled through, so they don't have information exchange, but they probably can generate enough Ember and Logos at this stage. Didn't see Inky Gloom. Yeah! Oh, well, never mind. Too late. Oh my gosh, we've nearly done something. So I guess we play Shadows. We Hugger Mugger, then we Skeleton Key. And hope we draw not what we needed. Not what we needed. So they got Logos. I think they just have enough Ember. They just have enough Ember to get onto check, right? Which means we'll be going back into Shadows. Graft. Then they also have Cutthroat, I think, right? Wild Wormhole to play. Oh, nothing gets played because there's nothing on top of the deck. Whew. Nothing on top of the deck. Hapsis got purged. Yeah, they still have Cutthroat, right? They're good. It's all good. It's all good. Too much for me, man. Too much for me. Well, you know, I will say, this game went certainly longer than I expected it to go. Oh man, GG to our opponent. Well, what do you guys say? The offensively laboring Wendelin. It's definitely been a challenge. You know, I think it's just like too many creatures. I think there's only like 4 Ember Pips in the whole deck. So that's super low. Obviously the double Too Much to Protect is cool. Some interesting synergy with the double Hugger Mugger, Selwyn. Also some, you know, obviously Selwyn is actually pretty good in this deck. Selwyn with double Hugger Mugger. Yeah, with double Hugger Mugger and the Skeleton Key, there's some good like synergies there, but there's just like no way to keep Selwyn alive. Yeah, there's no taunting. The only way to keep Selwyn alive is by like having the board be cleared, and for whatever reason that seems to be pretty difficult. I guess today in this game we were pretty Shadows first there in the beginning, and those are of course the smallest creatures that are probably the easiest to take off the board. So maybe it's almost like you want to start with Brobnar, just trying to get some of the stuff down, maybe try and make some threats with the War Grumpus recursion, being able to get multiple fights off of stuff. Sadly, the biggest creature, the Narp, right? Obviously the War Grumpuses next to the Narp aren't very good unless your opponent's playing a bunch of elusive stuff. So anyways, thank you so much for checking this out. I will see you all in chapter 11 of the Crucible Chronicles, which will start next week. And yeah, hope you all have a good weekend and catch you later.